Hello, Overwatch players and fellow Mercy hero players. Today we're going to be doing a guide on Mercy, and as you can see, I've been playing her for 4 hours, and that's just not including the beta time that I played her as well. So I played her pretty much exclusively. What you can expect in this video is I'm just going to go over the basic stuff. I'm going to give an intro, some lore. I'm going to go over the skill overview and some Mercy-specific tips, as well as just overall gameplay tips. And I have some footage here where I actually ended up getting play the game in this one, but I'll let you guys be the judge of whether or not you guys think it was good. I don't know. I don't really think it was play of the game worthy, but it's not very often that you can see a support character get play of the game. So yeah, just go over into the skills here. So she has a Resurrect, which is her ultimate, so it revives all of the teammates within a 15-meter range. She has a Guardian Angel, which is basically just a leap, which allows you to position, and the Caduceus Staff, and the heals are juicy. One of the best healing abilities in the game, and the alternate ability is the damage buff of 30%, and that can only be active on one teammate at a time because it creates a tether between you and the teammate. Yeah, the passive is Angelic Descent, so every 3 seconds that you don't take damage, you start to regenerate health, as well as it's a slow fall ability. So yep, starting the game here, just on top of this bridge, and I see this tank. He gets into a fight pretty much right away, and he starts getting the shit kicked out of him, so I run over there, I start healing him up, and our Reaper comes in to help as well. So I was able to change the tide of that fight just by running in there and using my Guardian Leap ability to position and heal the tank, or the Reinhardt there. So I know a fight's about to go down over the objective, and that's why I want to get my ultimate up as soon as possible, so I'm charging that as fast as I can, and end up getting destroyed there. But I was able to use my Resurrect on one of our DPS guys, which I don't usually do, but because it was the very beginning and we needed to get that objective, I needed all the DPS and all of our members alive as possible. So as you can see, because of that ultimate, that ultimate certainly helped, but we were able to take that objective because of that. So I'm running back into the objective here, again using my Guardian Leap, or my Guardian Angel, to get in there and start healing right away. Some poor positioning right there gets me killed. I should have stayed inside the objective because I didn't have any peel, and I actually ran towards their spawn, which is kind of stupid, but it's honestly, he was just lobbing grenades in there, and then all of a sudden decided to come around at the right time. So yeah, you want to use Guardian Angel to basically get away from that damage. You want to use it to kite as well, so when you're getting focused, you want to shift to the back line or shift away from wherever you're taking damage from, as well as you want to use it to revive or get into position so that you can get all those skulls within that 15-meter radius, so you can get everybody up. And speaking of which, I think this happens right here. Yeah, so 2 of our teammates go down, and I want to pick up the third guy, but I wasn't quite in range. What I should have done was I should have Guardian Angel into the closer guy, and so I would have been able to pick up the tank as well. But because of that ult right there, we were able to keep this point, so that was a pretty clutch moment. And we recap the point here. Yeah, so right now everyone's full health, or almost full health. So I'm kind of debating whether or not I should be between the damage buff or my pistol. I ended up taking out the pistol there and firing a few shots because no one was paying attention and no one saw that guy. So it was pointless to give damage boost to someone who didn't even see the guy, so I just started shooting. That's another thing too, don't underestimate how strong your pistol can be in 1v1 situations at close range. You don't want to use it at long range because the bullets are very slow, but if you just unload for headshots, then it's actually very powerful. Again, here just healing people up, and I see 2 people go down, and 2 of the tanks go down, so I definitely want to pick them up, so I'm using my ability, my ultimate to pick them up. I'm also on fire here, which is fun. See, okay, so here's one thing that bothers me, and this is just an overall gameplay tip. So that Reaper picked up that health pack, which he probably should have not picked it up, but, you know, this is just a pub, so whatever. But anyway, he picked it up, which means that I can't use it, and I can't heal myself unless I don't take damage for that 3 seconds. So always leave the health pack for the Mercy, because she's going to be the one that needs it, unless obviously there's a lot of damage going on, and then you need to pick it up, just so you can help heal back the team, and the team as a whole. But try to save that for the healer, because the healer is going to need that, because you don't want to pick it up because you can always just get healed by the healer, unless it's obviously like a very dire situation. So yeah, just one thing to keep in mind. So yeah, we ended up winning that round, and we're just kind of dicking around in base here. Listen to this. It squeaks. Anyway, I just found that funny. Yeah, so we're starting the second round here. And again, I want to charge my ultimate as soon as I possibly can because, and here's where the Reaper shifts in. I come in with him here, which is kind of an aggressive move, but it gets us on the point very quickly, and I'm able to kite around and heal him up until backup arrives. And then notice how I shift to the backline. I shifted to the backline just in time as everyone started showing up, so we were able to get in and get an advantage on that point. Yeah, and the tank's taking a lot of damage here. I'm able to heal through most of that though, and we get back up and we end up capturing the point here. Yeah, so Mercy is definitely, I would say, the best pocket healer in the game. As you can see, I basically just stick with the tanks here and just keep them topped up and keep them on the objective while our DPS guys are off to the side, doing a lot of flanking and just general harass to the enemy. Yeah, and I'm just, yeah, so here I'm like, oh, like, it's getting a little hairy, so I want to shift to the back line. I just kind of stay out of sight, because when an enemy team sees that golden tether, they will just tunnel the shit out of you, and just be like, hey, like, the healer is usually the first one to go, because A, we're so squish, and B, we have such a huge impact on the game. So everyone's full health here. I was giving that Mel the damage boost, but she wasn't doing anything, so I just switched to my pistol and put a few rounds in. And so that Junkrat is like very, very out of the fight, but I can use my tether to get around the map very quickly, so my positioning is relatively easy because I can use that Guardian Angel in such a short cooldown. And there I am using the passive fall there after I jump to that Reaper. Yeah, so lots of damage here. Lots of damage. Yeah, we're just holding this point down. This is a tough point to retake, which is why that initial fight is so important. And see, this is what I mean by the tunnel. Did you see that? He just comes straight for me, and he pins me. He sees the two tanks. He runs straight to the back line, and because I'm so squishy, I'm just no contest. I'm out of the fight. So that was an excellent play by him. Yeah, so I said I was going to give some lore in this video. Again, there's the revive. I just use that because A, it's overtime, and like usually like I wouldn't use it for just one person, and I try to save it for at least 2 or 3. But it really depends, and it's very situational. So it's hard to say, oh, only use it when the tank dies, or it's very situational. So you got to be smart with that, and you kind of got to see the game in a bigger picture as a whole. Anyway. Yeah, I was going to give some lore stuff, but basically her Mercy's real name is Dr. Angela Ziegler. She's a healer, scientist, peace advocate, and she got picked up by Overwatch because of her work in nanobiology, so just kind of interesting. We recap the point here. Lots of damage, but again, I can heal right through it because my heals are just so strong. And we end up winning that game. Here's the jump. This kills me. Like, how is that fun? Anyway. I don't understand. I don't understand Junkrats. They do lots of damage though, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, so we end up winning that one. I'll let you guys watch the play of the game here. Yeah, so this is the one where I should have tethered to the closer guy, and then been able to pick up all 3. But see, I was just out of range, which is unfortunate. But I was able to get enough damage up that we were able to retake that point anyway. So, so that's basically how it goes, man. That's how you play Mercy. Obviously, I haven't been able to touch on everything here, but hopefully you can just watch my gameplay and you can kind of see my thinking, my strategy, my kiting around. Basically just trying to stay as mobile as possible because you're so squishy. So what you can make up for in HP, you can make up for in speed. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.